Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Tavernier as part of my Steam cleaning series, where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually then arbitrarily rate and or review them after we have a playtime. Now, I don't quite know what this game is. I pick these games out at random, but we're going to jump in together and find out what Tavernier has to offer. New a game. Slot. What would you like to name your tavern? Steam cleaning. Story mode. You won't know the consequences of your actions beforehand. Management mode. Oh. We'll do that one. Story mode. New owner! Open. You enter the taverns. Smell the mix of wood and alcohol, and feel at home. You might have never come here before, but even as you take your first steps, you already want to take a chair and drink a beer. There's no mistaking it. This place has been carefully designed and built with love and patience. From the cave, you hear footsteps and see your uncle holding a few bags up to the main room. Hauling. What? Holding. Be hauling. He always was the type to talk for hours, but he knows all about being a tavernier. Do you want to go through the tutorial or just skip it? I will never play a tutorial if I can help it. I just lost all my gold. You've been there before, haven't you? Well, let's get right into the fray then. Remember, pay your taxes. Try to focus on one kind of client and alignment. Blah, 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 52 weeks. Give me my gold and go serve some beer. Hope you'll enjoy your tavern. Okay. And with that, he's gone. You're on your own now. Don't forget that you can access the options and save load from the cashier. Time to serve beers and make money. I have customers. Start a new week. Upgrade furniture. Ask the bar to play something else. Cave. Folks? Oh, I see. Yogurt is for rogues. Roasted chickens for guards. Folks. Grapes. Alright, we're focusing on folks. Close. Right? Different people like different music. Tell me what to play and you'll be able to change who. Folks. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the cave. Okay. Start a new week. Alright. Young wanderer comes into your tavern and starts asking questions about good farming spots. You mean fields and crops? Folks at the tavern start laughing as Venture winces. He rolls his eyes and says, forget it. I'll find them myself. He leaves. Folks +5, wanderers minus my customers +1. Alright. Profits. Alright, so I'm really focusing on folks. A guard enters the tavern, a stern and disappointed look in his eyes. Tavernier, you haven't paid your tax this week. The first time quite new to the business, we're going to let you slide, but be very careful. I'm afraid next time you fail to pay your taxes, we will have to close your whole business. Nobody wants that, so don't spend all your money carelessly. Keep a reserve fund. Without another word, he leaves. Friendly patrons agree to help you with some extra money for the week. Okay. Right. Just end a week. A heated debate is coming to your town. Two guilds now have an outpost in it. Guild Adventurers and Guild of Explorers. The debate which one should be allowed resources, both doing the same thing. That said, the truth is that the Guild of Explorers is a front for less legitimate activity. Adventurer Guild. If you're gonna be a guild in your town, it should be a legitimate one. You don't want odd adventurers to search for sport to find more. Lost rogues, gain wanderers, gain one. I profited 6. Can't buy coconuts. I'll buy rare beer just for the people that I have here. Oh. I guess I get one choice at one. Or bring in some ale to a patron hero meowing. There's a cat sitting next to you on a chair looking up. Female voice starts resonating in your head. Give me fish, human, give me. Give the cat. Oh, there you are. Give the cat a fish. Cat a fish. Alignment +4, cool. And leave for today. You feel approval of your patrons towards your kind actions. +4, cool. Alright, I profited $55. But I can't do much else. Right? Today was a normal day until an old man dressed in an expensive outfit enters your tavern. He realizes it's the mayor of town, though he's not in his usual happy and agreeable mood. He looks so serious and determined that his presence quiets the entire room the moment he enters. Bard stops playing for a second. Everyone looks at him with fear in their eyes. The mayor steps to one of your patrons, who begins to look pale when he realizes the situation. They both exchange a few words and leave together. Somehow I feel like you'll never see him again. The rest of the room looks glum, and you can't help but wonder what that was all about. Maybe a few weeks you worked here were enough to make a few friends. Investigate. Later that day, you try to listen to the conversations. A few folks are gathered at one of the tables, speaking in hushed tones. You take a few beers in your hands and join them. 1,000? Patrons are gathered on the table, speaking about the mayor. As you approach, they notice you and stop, but relax and they notice the free beers you bring them. Hey, Tavernier, sorry you had to witness this. It doesn't happen that often. Thing is, we can't really tell you what happened. You're still too much of a stranger to this town. You wouldn't understand. Sorry. Try to persuade them. You try to explain to them that they can trust you, but no avail. Like talking to a wall of thick bricks. You wasted effort brings you nothing else than frustration. The feeling that something is wrong in this whole. 94 profit. I just can't really get much ahead making such small profit. Oh my goodness. Everybody's now clones. That is really creepy. The Festival of Growstack is coming, and so is the Great Growstack Tournament. This year, your town is split on which champion they should send. The local champion, Nash Big Muscle, name, that everyone adores, who already stars in most local folktales, Mighty Arabia, or Allison Smith, one of the youngest and most promising guardsmen. Alice Smith is trained in the way of weaponry, or champion. Well, I'm going towards the locals. Nash Big Muscle is the strongest man in town. You're a champion. The spokesperson applauds, declare Nash the town's champion. Guardsmen sigh and resume the detective. So I'm 100% folky. Bye. Man draped in black clothes enters your tavern. Hello, sir. May I put a donation in your counter? It's for the ninja recognition moment. Sure. Oh. Thank you, kind sir. In the coming days, other guys draped in black come up to you now ninja-friendly tavern. Taxes are really high. Young farmhands at your bar asking for particularly strong beer. It's hard to tell if he's the age to drink. One probably shouldn't give something he can't handle. Well, that's my alignment there. Cool. He mutters something about old people not being free. He shrugged and resumed daily activities. 4 pro and gold. Like, is this all I have to do is just... Oh, hold on. Decorations had all these tabs. Well, missed that. If only there was a tutorial to tell me that. Oh, 500 a week gold. Well, dang it. All? It was an old day until an old man dressed as sends out into town. It's the mayor. Investigate. Try to persuade them. Oh. The young woman enters their humble town asking for an internship. She quickly explains she comes from afar and would like to stay a short number of weeks in order to generate enough income and be on her way. She also implies very strongly, but without saying, that she has all the skills necessary to cater to a more dodgy population tavern. Hire her but stay at your tavern as a respectable and legal establishment. Alright. I'm still too short. One guard starts you on the counter somewhere at 9, apparently open a wee bit late for the likes of them. Opening earlier would mean closing early. Most of your folks from your daily schedule. Guards can screw. Okay. Getting no money from the rogues. Alright, so I finally have enough money to change decorations. Professional. Dazzle Sinshausen, you don't get what this weird speaking stranger wants, so probably a beer. Serve him a beer. Last session, no, thank you. I'm getting more money now. Put that on earlier. Customers are weak. I wonder why it's 2,970 gold. Investigate. Okay. Alright. I can get the better food. Hi there, Beeves voice your door. I'm the Professor Pumpkin L. Sickle. I'm here to offer you a barrel of rare quality appetizers. The woman who wears a car pumpkin on her head has a helmet. Does wait, why? No care for your agreement. It's free, why not? Better than those. You, my friend, are defying me to a cook-off? Oh, it's on. You and the professor both cook your best appetizer, and while you ultimately no match for her family pumpkin pie recipe, both hungry travelers and the folks of the show. Your tavern will talk this town. 3,000 gold. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I think I want to get my customer higher. I need... Oh, man, I'm just off. Do I want... Hold on. I want... Another... Yeah, I mean... Waitress. That looks like it's taken from somewhere. A guy with some sort of pierced metallic tool comes up to you and says, Tan. Stay out there and pour him a beer. Tan drinks his beer. Midway through his drink, he chokes and jerks and suddenly comes with a huge revelation. He yells, Tan! And rushes out of the tavern, leaving you first behind. You shrug and resume your daily activity. Right? Oh, I can get a lot more slow. Countryman with pigs that come to you asks if you can prospect your cave. You don't get it, but agree. Fine, you've been sitting on a mithril vein. Of course, a dude prospects wants to strike a deal with you, but then there's a legitimate businessman about perfectly not legal deal that would make much more. You had a decoration. Deal with the mine. First arrived, first served. The businessmen are less happy about it, and you obviously don't make such a mithril vein done? So, $6 grand. During the few months you spent in the Tavernier, another such occurrence happened. A real dinge. A magical creature said to grant wishes and swore, Hello, Tavernier. I wish to drink beer. What's this building about? That's what this building's about, right? Tell me, yes, inform that costs 10 gold pieces. Gold pieces? I've never heard of them. That immortal thing? Is it money, right? Never had it. Except what? Payment? Travel tournament. I wish for power. I have mana now? The Din smiles and a small electrical arc appears before him. Ah, yes, a wise choice. Material gain is fleeting, but bettering yourself is always a good choice. Your wish is granted. Good mana. There, that should do it. Congratulations, you can now use natural energy. Allow you to do much more than before, but be careful, your energy is limited. We can gather 5 mana points in the natural flows. You're able to pay 15 to skip an event. No good outcome from it. The reshaping reality might have attracted attention of a few spellcasters. I feel at home. After all, everyone needs a beer once in a while. Hey, just be careful. The powers are never without risk. How do I... What? Ages. How do I use my mana? Oh. I'm now 20% mage population. That's what that means. Okay. Among your patrons, recognize the name of Alistair, an old competitor of your uncle. Rumor is his Shadow Guild's books catering. Catching your interrogation eye, he approaches you and starts saying, So, you're the famous Empress Silken, eh? You know, my affairs haven't been going so well because of that. And, well, some very bad people decide to take a few fingers from me if I can't pay. What do you say? No. You outright refuse. Whoops. Alistair's mad you won't help him and leaves you cursing your name. While the patrons certainly appreciate you stay professional and don't hire such a devious man, the man did have enough connections to sell your reputation. Or slow. Okay. Alright, so I should be able to now buy this. Alright, so that's a lot of gold per week. Oh, more mana per week. Famous pirate Elbeard comes wounded into your tavern. Fearing he has not much time to live, he gives you a map and probably leaves treasure untold. Best tavern around has bird. Try to find it yourself. Find the map leads, expedition costs a lot. Unfortunately, all you find is some cheap memorial. At least your tavern has an awesome pirate flag. Okay, where is it? Where's the pirate flag? What is our other ingredient? Leches for 31.60. And I need 9,000 from. Oh. That's where it's coming. 1% discount for being pro. Might him. Man's eyes are positively gleaming with the power and the tiniest hint of madness creeps up to your bar. He stares at your voice and says, "Hello, fellow mage. I have forewarned you. The apocalypse arrives, and we shall be either its bringers or its fallen victims. Will you join me in crusade?" I don't want any trouble. Man yells, "Then be smitten!" He is interrupted midway by a dagger thrown in his spine. You know what? Maybe those shady guys in the back of the tavern deserve a tad more penumbra for the mid. Mages, rogue. I mean, it's all going to folks. That's for sure. Alright, do I want to buy the last? I should buy lychees. Okay. Investigate. Bribe them. Look at complicity, you reach the gold bag and start counting the coins. Being local means being investigated in local invest in local affairs, right? I'm sure you're convinced to invest in local and affluent persons such as yourself. They hesitate for almost the whole second before they greedily grab the bag and share it between them. Start talking again. Tradition. I know it might sound weird, but we have a secret way of dealing with problematic people here. Each month, some of us gather at an underground hall to discuss. They're selected the worst of us. The mayor takes him away and never be found again. I think they kill him or something. Rumors talk of ancient heretic. Never been to the. Alright, we ponder that meaning. My decorations don't feel better. During what seems an otherwise normal evening at your tavern, one of their patrons suddenly falls from his chair, pale as seen a ghost, sweating furiously. Doesn't take long to decide he's got higher food taster. And pro. 4% off. No. Oh, alright. That was worth it. Does not feel like I'm really getting much out of mine. An overly stylish wanderer comes into the tavern bearing a strange and fancy birthmark on his head. Almost instantly, not shown there, one of the old regulars spits in his beer and stands up, pointing a finger at the newcomer. What are you doing here, bearing an astral mark? You're not the chosen one. You a fraud. A fraud. Destiny's a fraud. I make my own mark. I'll become the chosen one by my own actions. Everyone falls silent. The young obols stare at each other, clashing with. Listen silently. Conversation turns sour when the old man raises his voice and the would-be hero raises his sword. The two sides regroup behind each other and the fight erupts soon after. There's some damages to pay for, not costing here, but customers are kind of appreciate Fashion Tavern Brawl. Come back next day with that second fight. Okay. I got myself 10,000 gold. I took my furniture. So I want... Definitely want more alignment. But I need 9,000 for that and then 50,000. A duel between rival archwizards in town is spilling hexes into the nearby buildings. Including your tavern. Some patrons are getting hurt, but healing them magic might interfere with the duel. Two spells are too strong for you to help. Strong? I think not. Gathering magic power, you walk outside the tavern, conjuring a giant image of you and speak in thunder is booming. Get out! There are people who want to go on with their lives in peace. Go duel outside of town. Two wizards, sensing the magic, stop for a second and consider your request. They exchange a few words and agree to open a portal to a remote island. Got 20 customers. Made an impression on my day. I lost some folks, but they'll come back. Time do I have left? 29 weeks. Alright. According to your friends, the secret meeting should be tonight. You take your cloak and dagger and go straight to the guarded entrance. Remember to make it through. Hidden near the walls, a flight of stairs go deep underground. You conjure a small magical aura on yourself and sense recitation. Go straight forward. You step forward and the guard comes back to his senses. He blocks entry to the firm grip. I'm sorry, pal. I know you're a mage, but this meeting is invite only. You need to have someone vouching for you on it. Okay. I don't think 16,000 is worth it. Get this slot. I don't want to put alignment on there. Self towards the bigger distance. Wizard. Well-known wizard in his country runs into your bar, looking as if he has achieved the work of a lifetime. He's holding a small stone in his gloved hands. I crafted a philosopher's stone. It works. I can guarantee that it works. Let me show you. Show us what it does. Happily, the wizard tosses one of your customer, and the stone turns stone. Immediately, the poor test subject turns to lead. Horrified, the other patrons. Okay. Do I actually have a lead statue? Yeah, maybe the statue will make a good. Alright. Horde of barbarians come into your bar. They quickly correct you and insist they call them a herd of barbarians. Let him stay. Ask him why this name. Whoop! I did not expect it to go by so quick. A small goblin with various poking potions come to you. He looks at the table his potions. Hi, I noticed your tavern's not exploding. Do you want any help with that? Try to deal with him peacefully. Lost. I got 5. Oh, jeez. He blows up. Right? Not a lot I need to really do right now. Waiting to get more gold. And the next thing is to get more customers. Wait and see. Wonder whether regular customers by knows you. You both go to the guard, friendly and don't worry, he's with me. Alright. You're at large table, went to sight. I wouldn't expect a Tavernier to come down here, but I suppose it's only fair seeing how much you did for us. This is a difficult place. Do you think you're ready? Maybe now something. Wits are what matter in this place. Choice is belief, staying true to oneself. You need to choose a path, friendly or not, if you want. You need to continue to be cool. Pro. While to change that. Can't get more decoration. Right? A small child with half-closed eyes and a striped shirt approaches you. She silently presses a token in your hand. A toy knife, a friendship bracelet, and a storybook. Point to the book. Child stays silent. You hear a dog barking from somewhere in your tavern. You look at where it came from. You see a white dog. You blink. They're both gone. Probably a slow one, but not much more than a regular. Not quite picking up all these. Something feels wrong in the tavern today. You realize after a while that your nefarious professor of madness came in during the night and turned you in barrels and barrels into truth potion barrels. The confused patrons are now all baring their hearts and revealing embarrassing secrets outside from a stranger. Skip for 15 minutes. Alright, now that I have this, I want to go to customers and get one customer. Frontage. That's it. Okay. I can probably switch out my high-grade appetizers. Flamboyant and showy man wearing a flashing red cape enters your tavern. Hello, Tavernier. I've come to chase Professor Madness. Would you like to offer answers? Here, have some magic. Man tries his newfound superpowers and amazed what he can do. Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to tell everyone about my origin story. You don't really get what he's talking about, but a few more patrons come following me. Am I doing on cool? Pro, 18. Saving up for that. Even you were surprised last time, the gym makes you hard here. Say, hello, Tavernier. Wish to drink a beer. What's this building about, right? Beer for wish. Isn't power enough? You made a name for yourself and powerful enemies. Be careful what you want. Make sure. All right. The Jin smiles and gathers energy. Power is nothing if you don't know how to use it. I'll help you find what you're looking for. Okay. It is done. Your magical powers are expanded, though you're still limited by how much mana you can harvest each week. Knowledge of the land allows you to provide for your patron with goods you couldn't imagine before. Knowledge of magic allows you to attract beings from other dimensions. Spirits are fickle, and you will find be one of the only their links to reality. I'm sure you'll find interesting or dangerous. And anyway, don't forget, powers are dangerous and wild too. Get to see the world fail. Yesterday's Ian. A little puns on them. Probably won't keep spirits. If only the rogues like you more. One of the most singular crime syndicates in history has appeared at your city. Black Candy Society. Apparently it's a legal trading ring where spirits that don't find enough candies in your can go so they can satiate their appetite. But the methods they use mass-produced said candies are... Right, you can just stop candies. Oh, geez. A lot of money lost. Back to pretty much all folk. Woman wearing the usual maze apparel comes to you, asking for the authorization to use establishing the ground of some kind of ritual. Agree, but watch over her ritual. You identify a ritual as a glamored gate to the realm of the dead. You manage to influence rituals so it doesn't do anything too bad for your patrons, but some of them are still gone by the time you met. %. Amidst the lively background noise of your tavern local daily activities, your peculiar conversation rising. The lord of the town apparently died with no heir to the throne. Now the town folk are trying to decide who should lead the town. 4 candidates come forward, and you feel like it's going to be a tight vote. Tight enough that you might influence it for your favorite candidate. How do we convince the people? Convince the people are the people. Yes, you are. Your bar is exclusive to popular townfolk anywhere. Your choice is their choice. Soon enough, in no small part thanks to you, Grunt before the Fourth, crown lord of the city. He reveals himself to be one of the best lords in years and proceeds to ensure a golden age for the city. 8 customers. Very pro. Can't quite get my furniture up. Wait and see. Still not cool. Frustrating. Small frail girl hastily crafted bundle, swiftly rushes to the counter. I don't have time to explain. My father's looking for me. Would you help me? Hire me for a night? Hire as a wait. The offer disguise wearing wages to give said waitress week off. This way you help her for just a few bucks. According to the Wanderer, is despicable practice. Plus, the guards just know you hit her and doesn't appreciate it. All folks. Oh, customers, Anna. Kind of looking at what's out there. Oh, there's a new one. Well, I should get that next. Investment. You're minding your own business when a red, small, burly demon and a blue, lanky demon at the arguing. I tell you, old chap, there's no mere beverage that could beat a fleshy rawness of a Humerian's meat. I still maintain that opinion on format. Statistically, salmon meat is strictly superior to every other food. Unleash your creativity. Call on magical skills to cook them up a roasted Cadonian boar married in Bacchachian wine. They have as far as they ever tasted. To your surprise, they come from the mention of critics. I assure you that from now on, you'll be known as beyond as woman. Alright, we've got a lot of customers. I get this? Alright, so gold. Gold. Can't do anything for customer. Also broke. Monkers and religious clothes stands looking sternly at you. This place has been chosen to hold the next angel and demon meeting. I don't think they would mesh well with the other customers. No running away from destiny. Got 10 cool. Okay. Don't want cool. Ugh. Very tough to get that bar up. I'm waiting here. 2,500 gold. Not a bad song. Swing. Yes. Okay. Want more alignment, but I don't think there's anything I can do on that. Seen all these. Usually, most likely, magic snow has been falling ever since the morning. Roads here are hard to cross, and deathly could naturally enhance the fireplace. Too hot and too cold, lose 8. $28 pro. During an otherwise normal day at your tavern, some guards gather around an angel calmly drinking her beer. They start praying and worshiping her right in the middle of your tavern. The angel looks at you with an annoyed look, which seemingly conveys, do something about it. Do something about it all. I don't want cool. How do we become paladins? We can't annoy. 10 weeks. I'm never gonna make the cool barrier. Strongest drink. Give him the strongest drink in the world. Still not enough. That's a little fun. Fine, here. Ah, son of a... What I get. Alright. Can I... No? All exorcists. Give me some cool options. Alright, 5 pro. At 30 pro. Alright. Got one more shot at this. You are ready. All right. You aren't just anybody, and you decide already to take matters in your own hands. Take your most professional stance and simply assure that you're indeed ready. Humph the grunt's leader. Well, if you want to make things even more difficult yourself, I guess I can help you. I'll make a pass for you, but it won't be cheap. I heard you have magical powers, yes? I could use that. Just discharge some of your mana into this bottle and give you... Alright, 15 mana. Cast on the bottle. Alright, take this. Nothing doing here. Do I want more mana? I don't know. Oh. We only have 4 more weeks. Imperial Soldier in a tavern. Tavernier, you've been paid all last week's taxes. Here to collect the remaining. Pretty sure you paid those taxes, but you did those to they were more professional. I'm already 34 professional. 10 pro. 5,000 gold. Definitely worth it. Taxes are already down to 39%. That's pretty good. Three weeks! Demoness walks into your bar with a business-like smile. Hello, my name is Gwenala. I represent the court of Titania. Say, what do you know about fairies? What is it? Wait, what is a demoness talking about fairies? Just smiling. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not a demoness. I'm a freaking fairy. Furious, she sends a bolt your way, which can only be answerable to your own. With smoke born from the magic clan disappears. Dima, a fairy, is gone. You lost a small amount of money. Shrug, you resume your daily activity. I accept that. Alright. Got 2 weeks left. Wander arrives and goes straight for your bar. Don't say anything. Oh, dull. There's no quest to hear. Alright. Whatever. 1 week. The newfound confidence, you go underground palace, stay until mayor of the town. Part of the secret deal, the mayor hosts a meeting with the leaders of each faction in the house. So you need to be elected leader of a faction. Easy, isn't it? You stop for a moment and consider the situation. You've been in town for less than a year, and here you are asking to be a leader for hundreds, if not thousands of people. Moments ago, you were just without a job. How many times do I have to say, I'm ready? I am! Let's have the start, shall we? Arrive early at the palace. Factions are still assembling on their own places, ready for the moment. Look at them aimlessly wanting a purpose, much like you are a year ago. Learned how to fare, how to be professional, how to lead a business, how to deal with others, how to pet a cat. You would defend them. He does nothing without others. Patrons already. To make anything, the more people you know, the more people already know you too. The tavern attendants then include. They trust you as. Crowd gathers before you. Feel attention and curiosity. Gathering your courage, you clear your throat and take a deep breath. Howdy, friends. I'd like to ask you something. Who among you has drunk a cold one at my establishment? None of you? Really? Not even little Pete, who I brought a custom-made high chair? Not even Molly Dolly, whose 8 kids I each on a nanny for? Not even Nash Big Muscle himself, who used my beer as a go-to pick-me-up for his fellow countrymen? What I'm getting at is, I know you all like I know myself, but shouldn't it really be Nash that represents you, or should it be... You know those words hit their hearts like a beer hits the pressuring, quenching, make you want. This leader simply states that all this changes nothing will allow you to go to the meeting. This one. Better not fail now. After a session as boring as any other, during which you hopefully lost the least patron you'll ever have to see go away. Last patron. Gather with other leaders and make way from inside the mansion, all is eerily quiet. The other leaders seem to know where they are already. Follow them to small office where the mayor greets you. Speaking even creeper than usual, in the conversation question. Very well, says the mayor. You need to do work, and you'll be promised the reward in just a few. Without meaning to, you find yourself thoughts that you should. Thought feels so weird and foreign to it, you take it off and understand. Just bits of just magic right before you open the entrance. Turn around and wonder. Something is definitely off. Focus your thoughts and use. Place the magic ward inside and leave the hurry to the tavern prepared. Cave of your tavern, you invoke a spirit at your previously placed ward. The spirit starts sneaking around, sparing his sense. telepathically. Start sneaking around, going back to the mayor's office, discover something different. The dude you met twice is there. Instead of the mayor, he's being talked to himself. He was the evil schemer. Those fools suspect nothing. It was a great idea to capture the mayor and take it. Mind magic, I'm able to make them believe the sacrifice of each person I take feels my magic power even more. Yes, just a few more months, I'll be unstoppable. Mahaha. Yep, that's an evil plot, alright. Well, not much you can do against an all-powerful Dinge right now. You cast a spell, locate the real mayor, found and hidden in a closet, and teleport him to right in your cave. You thank the spirit for the service and dismiss. The mayor will take at least 3 cups. Okay. Our tavern ends. Aww. This is the overall I thought that was okay. The lack of feedback on what the choices were doing made it really tough to get over some of those hurdles. But you know, I wouldn't mind giving it another shot to see the different outcomes. A lot of just mystery meat stuff. I bet if I played with the yes. What the type playing with the mode that tells you what'll happen is very advantageous. Cheers.